I felt imposter syndrome 4.5 years ago while I was channeling Quantum Illumination Reiki, the newest, most powerful style of Reiki to date. And last month, I took it to an international stage where I had the opportunity not just to speak on stage, but to also facilitate Quantum Illumination Reiki. I remember so clearly when I started channeling QIR that when I received the information that I'm here to get this style of Reiki out into the world, I was like, me? Okay, but you have to understand, like, I'm a boy mom, I'm a military wife, like I just grew up in like a small town in Southwest Iowa. I had a class of 86, like me? Okay. And then the keys started coming in with the frequencies, the benefits, and how it is that they're meant to be used. And I was like, okay, this is happening. And over the course of about 18 months, they started trickling in about the 18-ish month mark. I received the rest of the keys. There's 13 totals, which level each key will go with. There's 3 levels. And the manual, the manifesto, and the reason why we're not using a traditional Reiki manifesto, you can look it up online. It actually, I'll talk about that in a second, but like the manifesto that's actually resonant and goes with Quantum Illumination Reiki, but the name didn't actually come through till another 9 months later, of which I went ahead and submitted it for trademark. Now, through this, probably about a year into me channeling Quantum Illumination Reiki, I was going through a modern day witch hunt, which lasted 18 months. And over 3 years later, they still sometimes show up on my social media. Now, I'm not talking about like hate comments on social media, like whatever, but I'm talking about attempt at public defamation, impersonation of public figures, harassment on through my website, through emails, cyberbullying, like you name it, all of it. And I was like, okay, it doesn't matter what anybody says or does. This is where I rise. And I'm not even going to rise. This is where I reign. And so, as you can imagine, I'm going through imposter syndrome of channeling the newest, most powerful style of Reiki to date, as well as a modern day witch hunt with people in the background. Now, this is a spiritual group of people, right? And so I was like, it doesn't matter what they say, still I rise and I reign. And I allowed myself to be crowned in the fire. I allowed myself to own what it is that I'm here to do and how it is that I'm here to help people heal. This is truly about owning my own work, trusting myself, allowing the proof to stack, because I started using QIR on clients, only QIR on clients in December 2022 timeframe. And I started gathering testimonials of only the style of Reiki. We have over 100 and consistently growing to date. And then when we went to open the certification program, allowing that proof to continue to stack, because we just knew that this is the work that the world needs, the frequency and the vibration that the world is craving, and the depth that healers are craving as well. And something I learned when I got the opportunity to be able to facilitate Quantum Illumination Reiki at this international event on stage was a couple things. Is one, when you become a category of one and you become known for your work and you're making an impact regardless of the noise, this is where you have opportunities for things like speaking on stage, like being able to travel internationally, like being able to facilitate on stage. And also, I realized that events need this. Like, PS, if you are running an event in 2026, like Quantum Illumination Reiki is so needed, because there's so much hype and so much dopamine and excitement. I freaking love going to events. And also to be able to ground that into the experience, to be able to ground the ideas and be able to open up people's capacity to be able to receive and make decisions clearly for what their next steps are to move forward, is such a potent and powerful gift that we can give them. If you would have asked me in 2021 if I thought that I'd be speaking on stage and facilitating the style of Reiki as the founder and the creator, I would have been like, I don't know about that. But in the fall of 2022, I declared that one day, with the situation that I had gone through with the modern day witch hunt, that I would speak on stage one day about it. I was sure, as sure could be. And that was a full circle moment. So stay the course, trust your soul, trust what it is that you are here to do, and get it out into the world.